Good morning, Nigeria. As always, TVC has a finger on the pulse and an eye on the streets. And here on the Trending Now segment on the TVC Breakfast Show, we do our best to bring you trending stories that are shaping the world that you and I live in. We begin today with some interesting news. Nigeria is once again chasing down debts, this time not from within, but across its borders. According to fresh data from the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, two neighboring countries, the Benin Republic and Togo, owe Nigeria millions for electricity supplied in the first quarter of 2025. Now, the reports say that Togo hasn't paid a single naira and the Benin Republic had made only a partial payment, and together they apparently owe Nigeria over $11 million. Now, Nigeria actually invoiced 6 international customers a total of $17.24 million during the same period, but managed to recover only $5.8 million. But this isn't just a foreign problem. The NERC insists that back home, while some industrial users settle their bills, many others, including some government-owned entities, are still defaulting and are racking up hundreds of millions of naira in unpaid electricity bills. The regulator, NERC, says that this pattern of non-payment on both domestic and international fronts is not new, but it's becoming dangerous. They've issued repeated warnings and even threatened to cut supply to Benin Republic and Togo, saying that these shortfalls are putting real pressure on the stability of Nigeria's already fragile power sector. Now, I think that this is a very frustrating contradiction, of course. Nigeria is the regional power supplier, and to see that the people that are relying on us for electricity often have more stable supply than us is very ironic. But it's important to note that the data is showing that they don't actually have better power supply or better systems than us. They're just smaller and don't require as much power. I know that cities like Lome and Cotonou are notorious for having great power. They're smaller than us, so they don't need as much. But let's take a look at social media. Of course, Nigerians reacted to this news. It's just like, how can they be owing us when we're giving them? Anime Otaku says, "Una don't see say as we dey owe people too they owe us. Make una stop to the rant." And Ugu Diasu says, "We still never get enough, una dey sell. A man whose house is on fire, but he sells water to the fisherman." Interesting.